What franchise had been milked to death? A better question would be what franchise hasn't been milked to death. Something like 9 out of 10 blockbusters these days are remakes, sequels, rehashes, etc. MTV's Teen Mom. Although they still act like teenagers, the moms are in their 30s. Fast and Furious. All of them. We need new shit. Certainly nothing Netflix has created. Get hooked on a show with solid potential and cancelled. When Jason started killing in Manhattan, possessing people's bodies, and killing on a futuristic spaceship in outer space, I felt the Friday the 13th series was getting a bit ridiculous. Is the next Halloween really going to be the last one or no? Ben 10. I enjoyed the first 3 shows, 4th one is mixed for me, but that 5th show, which is that reboot that came after, was unnecessary and just shows that Cartoon Network is reliant on making money from toy sales rather than telling a good story from that reboot. Call of Duty. The Walking Dead. Name one that hasn't at this rate. 90 Day Fiancé. There must be like 20 spin-offs from that show, including Pillow Talk, which has former cast members commenting on episodes, and then a Pillow Talk for the Pillow Talk episodes. Not to mention the individual spin-offs like The Family, Chantel and Darcy Stacy. Got Milk. GTA 5. The Fairly Odd Parents, being cancelled then brought back at least twice, with the last few seasons being a steep decline in quality, adding more characters as an attempt to make the series feel fresh, having multiple bad live-action movies, and a terrible rushed revival that adds absolutely nothing to series. I think it's fine for it to never come back. I just got an ad for the Jurassic World Dominion Extended Edition. Pretty sure nobody has been asking for more runtime of that movie. Five Nights at Freddy's. Like Jesus, Scott, the third one was enough. My Uterus. Terminator. Grey's Anatomy. Toy Story. Fight me about it. FIFA. Marvel. It used to be a big event when they released projects. Now new things are coming out every month. Quality has gone down. The Kardashian-Jenners. MCU is getting dangerously close. I can barely keep up with all the new shows and movies. FNAF. Not saying I don't like it, it's just a fact that it has been. Marvel franchise. The Lion King. The last CGI movie should have been a final nail in the coffin. Now we're getting Mufasa's backstory. Every single one that made its way into Fortnite. Disney. Between the MCU and remakes, it's just utter garbage. Star Wars. Superhero movies in general. Apple. The announcement of the iPhone 14 launch really has nothing new to offer over the iPhone 13. Freaking Minions. Sharknado. It wasn't even good to begin with, but because of it's so bad it's funny, they kept pushing more out. The same can go for any cheap CGI sci-fi movie. Kardashians. Every member of that family is just wearing on my last nerve. The Cum-Guzzling Grannies series. Marvel. Kinda have conflicting feelings about this one, but Pokémon. It's not that they have explored every possible avenues for the franchise, it's that in a lot of ways they have been extremely slow to change things up, and fans are as concerned about bringing things back as they are about moving forwards. Sword and Shield was not even an RPG in a lot of ways. The MCU, they don't know what they want now. They're just constantly pushing out random thing but including enough references and callbacks to make it feel like it's connected. Jurassic Park. Walking Dead. Star Wars. Please, just stop. Pirates of the Caribbean. Fast and Furious. Harry Potter. Assassin's Creed. Transformers. Resident Evil. Angry Birds. Marvel. I don't give a shit about comic books, so I'm not the target audience. I don't really even object to the earlier X-Men movies and the Wolverine movies, which are much more just standalone action movies of varying quality. But I absolutely don't object to a mindless mediocre action movie. I just have never enjoyed any of the big Marvel blockbuster movies. The characters are boring, they exist in a good but not great CGI world that makes the fight scenes horribly unexciting, and they've increasingly crawled up their own ass into this grating, smirky style that I just find intensely off-putting. Adding to that what a gross cash grab the whole franchise feels like, it's impossible for me to watch it without feeling painfully aware of what a safe, boring, corporate product it is. There are so many genuinely good action movies that were made with so much less. These movies trade spectacle and shitty puns for a basic and compelling plot, and they suck. SpongeBob. I feel like the actors want to stop SpongeBob, however Nickelodeon is milking the show to the last drop. I wanna say Star Wars, but I feel like there's still potential if you go to a different era and tell a completely separate story. Everything Disney owns. Anything Disney owns. Superheroes. GTA Online. FIFA football game. The dairy industry. The Simpsons. The Simpsons. Marvel. Post Iron Man's death, they have no idea what they are doing. A classic example is She-Hulk. I mean, I love Megan Thee Stallion, but the appearance was just so forced. Plus the changes to our own Hulk. Stan Lee must be turning in his grave. He built this empire from the ground up, so impactful, so amazing. But now I don't feel like watching anything besides Spider-Man or Call of Duty. I've just noticed Pennyworth on HBO following Alfred the Butler from Batman. I want to say DC. SpongeBob. They didn't even play the band scene at the Super Bowl but insist on Weekend at Bernie's the damn sponge. I love Assassin's Creed but 12 main games and 17 spin-offs is probably what you'd consider milked to death. That said, I will still be getting Mirage and probably anything afterwards. GTA, Skyrim, FIFA, NBA, WWE, COD and games. MCU and Star Wars in general. I actively avoid seeing content from Disney because it's overwhelming. You eventually get tired even of a good thing and these are not good things. Star Wars, Harry Potter related stuff, Marvel Comics, Family Guy and Simpsons. Cinderella. Why are there 15 Cinderella story movies? Star Wars. For the love of God, end it already lol. Star Wars. But that won't stop Disney. The Fast and the Furious. Anything Marvel or Star Wars. Lamau. The MCU. Fast and Furious and Marvel at this point. I'm ready for the downvotes. Batman, Spider-Man, Marvel, anything Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. Thanks a ton, Mick. FIFA. Grey's Anatomy. For God's sake just end it. Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. I've seen 2-3 new shows on Disney in the last month or two. I'm not a huge fan of the franchise but I feel like there can't be that much to expand upon that's necessary. Star Wars and Marvel. Anything with a vampire in it. Literally all of them except Calvin and Hobbes. Anything and everything owned by Disney. Star Wars. Seriously. Marvel, Star Wars, Transformers, TMNT, Power Rangers, and Ben 10. Pokemon. Marvel. Honestly, Harry Potter. Used to love it as a kid. But now all the old fans have grown up and the newer generations are turned away by J.K. Rowling. Now all the stuff that comes out related to it is a bit tragic and hollow. Christianity. Batman. Friday the 13th. Stranger Things between every season. I love the series BTW but the enormous outpouring of even the most trivial merch feels like the Minions era on Facebook. Star Wars. Ran out of ideas 3 movies ago. Then, literally Marvel right now, in my opinion. Star Wars and Marvel. So many new movies and shows just seems repetitive. Marvel. Halloween. Considering Jamie Lee Curtis has had such a decent career away from the franchise, I'm surprised she keeps coming back. It's seriously embarrassing at this stage how ridiculous they are. How could he be immortal? Scream is another one that's gone into overkill, no pun intended. The first 2 films were good but after that they sort of lost the plot. Star Wars. Marvel. Oh god, Marvel. I imagine Squid Game is about to be milked for a few more years. Marvel. Star Wars. Harry Potter. Surprised I haven't seen this yet. Pokemon. The MCU. Marvel. Anything from the Avengers and company. Good god, stop making these mediocre movies. I hate to say it but the MCU is at this point. Marvel franchise. Yep. I know, not a popular sentiment. Call of Duty Battlefield, like hands down nothing you can say to change my mind. Dancing with the Stars. Star Wars. 13 Reasons Why. FIFA. Subway. 7 Deadly Sins. Call of Duty. Star Wars. Marvel. FNAF. Supernatural. Star Wars. Marvel. The Walking Dead. Literally any yearly release by EA. Madden. FIFA. NHL. Pokemon. The Star Wars. MCU soon. Skyrim. MCU. Please stop making the same movie over and over. FIFA. Literally any superhero franchise. Promo. Don't miss the series finale of Bloody Blah-Me. Finally, don't have to be asked about a show I've told my coworkers 1,000 times that I don't watch. Later promo. Don't miss out on the final season of Bloody Blah-Me. What? I swear they and my coworker said series finale last season. That the show had ended? Later promo. Don't miss the true, ultimate, ultra instinct of a series finale as there ever was one. Me, oh thank God. Later promo. Don't miss out on our spin-off prequel sequel of Bloody Blah-Me. Kill me now, please. Marvel. Just stop with the crappy movies already. I hate to say it because it was my childhood, but please no more weird shitty Marvel movies. Skyrim, though the Elder Scrolls franchise as a whole hasn't been milked, at least in my opinion. Every Marvel, DC, turd, ever. I'm actually going to say Avatar. Nobody is asking for 4 more movies.